Hi everyone, this is Idea Mela. So in this video, I will show you the Space Robotics Challenge. So you can experiment using NASA's robot on the low Earth orbit. So NASA is selecting US researchers to run real experiments on a robotic arm in space. So you can see here something like this. So the mission is to fly the foundational robots. FFR mission is putting a 7 degrees of freedom robotic arm into low Earth orbit. So NASA is opening access to that arm to a select group of US researchers, principal investigators, postdoctoral researchers, professors, and highly qualified graduate students who have a compelling experiment and the capability to execute it. So this is not merely a simulation or a concept study. Selected participants will have the opportunity to run pre-approved experiments on active robotic system operating in microgravity. So you can register for the upcoming webinars. So this is already done. Then what are you competing for? Up to 15 winners of the phase 2 invitation, the simulation testing in NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. Up to 15 winners will be offered an orbit experiment. Teams that pass validation will receive an offer of an orbit experiment time on FFR mission. So how does this whole thing work? So as a federal administered competition under the American Competition Acts, all participants must submit eligibility documentation at the registration. So this is only for US researchers. So you can begin the completing your eligibility registration. Submission documentation is required at the stage as part of federal competition requirements. You can submit it by September 23rd, 2026. The phase 1 winners, that is the white paper submission. You submit a white paper proposing a short focused experiment using FFR robotic arm. Up to 15 teams advance to phase 2, which will happen or close by October 2nd, 2026. After the phase 2 simulation, they will validate it. Invited participants conduct simulations and validate the testing. So this is the timeline of the challenge. As you can see here, submissions have already opened. So the registration closes on September 3rd, 2026. So this is mainly for US people only. So if you found this video useful, please do like, and I bring videos from across the world about innovation competitions, opportunities, hackathons, innovation contests. So please do consider subscribing to my YouTube channel known as Idea Mela. Thank you very much.